Hi everyone, I'm Brian Spears, co-founder and CEO of New Age Meats, and I'd like to introduce you to Jessie. She's a pig. Adorable, right? She lives in Marin, just north of us, and in early July, we went up and grabbed a small biopsy from Jessie, and she ran off back into the farmyard, and we ran back to our labs at IndieBio. And we took some of her cells, and we started dividing and multiplying them, and multiply, and multiply, and multiply, until pork sausage. Here are some of our prototypes. And in a week and a half, we're going to have a very slick tasting where we are making muscle and fat into pork sausages. A very small tasting because, as you know, it's expensive. Why is it expensive? Well, we have some big challenges: consistent product quality, scaling, and dropping cost. When you take cells from an animal, they don't want to live. They want to die. So what do you do in order to make them live? What growth factors do you give them? In what order? What pH? What temperature? So those types of questions we need to answer. We know we can make clean meat in the lab, but can we make it in a 20,000 liter reactor? We address that with our scaling. And additionally, can we make it at such a cost that consumers will buy it and replace animal products? New Age Meats makes clean meat using automated cell culture and rapid R&D. We're able to address these challenges. We are a GFI success story. We met through the GFI Ideas Forum. GFI has helped us along the way. Andra Nikula, my co-founder, Oxford PhD in molecular biology, 6 years of experience in stem cell and tissue engineering. Myself, chemical engineer, 12 years of experience in research and industrial automation, co-founded a company called SixClear, and we automated the research labs and production environments of customers like NASA, Cisco, Intel. I would go into deep research labs, and I would make them faster. In the case where they go to market, like Cisco, I would drop that barrier between R&D and production, which is just what this industry needs. So addressing those challenges, we can have automated cell line optimization. There is so much about cell culture right now that is not being captured because we're using our eye. But if we have automation equipment, then we're taking dozens of parameters continuously, which means millions of records, which means a lot of data, and then we can uncover insights that we wouldn't see otherwise. We have proprietary mini bioreactors. Whenever we perfect something at the lab level, we also try them in these reactors that mimic industrial scale. And then finally, we do an integrated interdisciplinary technology approach. We don't want to reinvent the wheel. We understand that there are very good skills in human tissue engineering, like scaffolding and bioreactors, and we're incorporating those. Allows us to lower production cost, scale much faster, and then produce several types of meat. We're not just a pork company. We started with pork because originally we were excited about that $300 billion addressable market. 60% of our customers are in Asia, the fastest growing population on Earth. But we soon realized that the mountain of data that exists around pork cell lines because of therapeutics, because of organ transplantation, means we could go to market faster. Additionally, we're making minced or ground products, so sausages and dumplings, which we know consumers already love. Not everyone loves it, though. We know some people they think it's unnatural. They think, I want to think of a farm, I want a barn, I want Jessie. I want to eat Jessie. We understand that. And so when we go to market, we pair it together with something that's not entirely natural. It is beer. It's bread. We don't dig up beer from the ground. We don't pick bread from a tree. We have raw ingredients, but then we use intense science and engineering. With beer, in fact, there are giant reactors. There are rivets. There's steel. There's steam coming out. There's piping. There's gauges. It's engineering. And yet, beer. We love it. And so we take our pork sausage, and we pair it kind of a bratwurst style in this Bavarian brewery, and we have beer on one side being made in reactors, on the other side, pork. We will literally show how the sausage is made. We'll be working on that for the next 18 months. We're going to be working with a brew pub, and then we are also doing R&D for other meats as well. We are not just a pork company. As we move to market quickly because of pork, we're making that automation platform. We can move on to cow, we can move on to crab. We are opening up our seed round in October. We are also hiring cell culture biologists and data scientists. Come be a part of the new age of meat. Thank you.
So the question that I have for you, you have a fairly quick timeline. Is this a realistic timeline considering that you are still in the stages where you're trying to figure out if you can make it work well?
Is it a realistic timeline? Yes. That's the short answer. Cut to the chase there. Yeah, so we think it's not just a matter of hiring more. We thought about how do you organize a company. It's not just a matter of hiring more scientists and having better hunches and intuitions. You make a platform. You make an automation platform where the data and the structure, that's actually the IP. That's actually the value. So every person that comes into has this synergistic effect where they can improve radically our entire understanding and unlock more data, unlock more insights on how cells work.
Great. Okay. Thank you very much.